circumstances in life, and in this short time, this interview will help us to reflect on what has made you to be what you are. But since this is for the benefit of those even on the who are watching live streaming, I will request you to introduce yourself once again. Whether you are just a pastor or you studied something else before ministry, just briefly before I can take up the question for you.
Okay, thank you, Pastor Tom. I'm called Christopher Gatuli. I didn't know that one day I would be a pastor. And after Balises, I found myself at School of Hygiene. I came in Rambuli as a health inspector. And after 1 year, that's when God took me to the church, which I didn't know. So I found myself in the church 1 month, 2 months, 6 months. And the 7th month, that's when one pastor came and said after they preached the message that had got at night. And it was saying after the days of Moses, Joshua came up as his successor. And I never knew that in the church we may receive a visitor. And this visitor came and was speaking the same message. From that time, I began now to discipline myself. I'm the pastor of the church. That's how I began to be a pastor.
Wow.
I had to put all other things aside.
So you resigned from your workplace?
I resigned the work.
Is that what any youth can do?
I cannot advise that because that was specifically to me.
Yes.
Yeah, it may have happened to me alone. So I cannot say that everybody can also do the same.
Wow, so it is actually possible that you can be called into ministry and continue serving God while you're also doing the work, according to what Pastor has gone through. Pastor, the way you taught the concept of focus, when did you start focusing? What is that turning point when you started growing the life of focus?
When I found myself now, I am a pastor and I'm now in the church. I began to look around and I had to find out the pastors that were already in the system and they could attend conferences. And I could make a friendship with some pastors. And they could love me, and I could love them the more. I had now to begin disciplining myself in a number of things, like even how to put on, like even how to eat.
I think with smartness I bear witness you have been consistent.
Even eating, you could not find me eating enough.
The sugar cane on the roadside.
Yes, I began disciplining myself. And then sitting in any place with any talks that are not mental, that cannot help. Remember, I'd also opened a drug shop. And when I was walking to my drug shop was like an office. And when I'm walking, coming to the drug shop, my office, you can't stop me on the way. You just come to my office. One way. If I'm not in my office, that's my drug shop, then I'll go to bar. So you can't find me in any other things.
Pastor, this makes me think, even while you're preaching, you said something very sensitive on when a born again should play Ludo. It reminded me a time when we used to play cards, and and someone will get a card and say, I have beaten you a dog, and at the same time they are also beating you a dog, and yet you are a child of God, and they are just beating you a dog. But at the same time makes me think you must be a person who is very strict. So how do you keep yourself healthy? Because some of us, we thought, if I cannot play football, then I can play football to keep myself fit. Or it is for you, it's about Bible and